In this video, we will compare two proportional voting systems, the mixed member proportional, or MMP for short, and the dual member proportional, or DMP. Both voting systems are being considered as an alternative to Canada's existing single-member winner-take-all voting system, also known as the first-past-the-post. We will use Germany as an example. The German Bundestag is elected using the mixed-member proportional system. Formally, it is supposed to have 598 members. 299 elected directly in single-member constituencies using the first-past-the-post, while the remaining 299 selected from closed party lists to deliver proportional results. However, it always happens that one of the major parties sweeps so many local seats that there just aren't enough top-up seats to make the final results proportional. Hence, extra seats, known as overhang or leveling seats, must be added. The 2017 election is the most eye-catching example. With a new political force further splitting the local vote, and with as many as 7 major parties qualifying for top-up seats, the local vote turned out to be so distorted that it took as many as 410 top-up seats to make the results proportional. The share of directly elected members shrunk to just 42%. That's an all-time low. There are several reasons why this happens, but the major cause is the two-vote system itself. Let's look at a typical ballot used in German elections. You have 2 votes. One for the local member elected using the first-past-the-post. The other for the political party of your choice to top up the local results. The very first thing we notice is that not every political party has a local candidate in that riding. Why would they? With the top-up seats assigned based on the party list vote, and only the party list vote, minor political parties prefer not to bother campaigning locally. It's much easier to just have the party name on a region-wide ballot than to run 299 candidates locally. But even when voters have the opportunity to support their preferred party's local candidate, many choose not to. Why would they? The local vote has no effect on the final seat count, and minor party candidates have no chance in the first-past-the-post race. That's why many small party supporters choose to vote for one of the frontrunners on the local ballot. Conversely, many major party supporters choose to prop a minor ally on the party list ballot to make sure that it crosses the 5% threshold and qualifies for the top-up seats. Here's the breakdown of the results from the 2017 German federal election. We can see that all frontrunners, including the local frontrunner, the CSU, do better on the local ballot, while the minor parties have higher support on the party list vote. This is the kind of strategic voting that is specific for the mixed-member proportional system. The overhang seats that must be added to the Bundestag after each election are the direct consequence of such strategic voting. Now, what if DMP was used instead? DMP leaves no room for strategic vote splitting, but it also leaves no room for the overhang seats. Could we achieve proportional results without them? Under DMP, Germany would have had the same 299 local constituencies. These, however, would be dual-member constituencies, with the Bundestag now having exactly 598 seats, no more, no less. Obviously, under a different voting system, people would also vote differently. But let's assume that the local vote remained the same. So would be the local seat count. However, under DMP, it would be the local ballot used to determine the final seat distribution, not the party list ballot, as it is the case under the MMP. The CSU won 46 seats, with 7% of the local vote. If we only count the parties that have passed the 5% threshold, that makes it 7.24% of the qualified vote, which entitles the party to 43.3 seats. But the CSU has already won 46 seats, that's 3 seats too many. We can't take these away. However, when the remaining seats are distributed among the remaining parties, the overall seat count still closely matches the actual popular vote. The very same election results, which required adding as many as 111 overhang seats under the MMP, would have produced only a minor inaccuracy under the DMP, with no need for extra seats to be added to the Bundestag. And, even though the CSU would have been overrepresented by about 0.5%, this would not have disadvantaged any other parties. All of them would have received the exact number of seats to which they would have been entitled, though rounded down. Another thing worthy of mentioning is that these seats would have been awarded based on the candidate's performance in their local constituencies, not based on their rank within their party. This case study shows that if we are looking for an electoral system that combines local representation with proportional results, dual-member proportional is much better option compared to the MMP. If you live in DC and you haven't yet voted in the electoral reform referendum, please consider supporting DMP. Vote yes to proportional representation and then select the dual-member proportional as your first choice. Thank you.